So I don't know if you guys knew this, but there's been an amazing update. I mean, at least according to me. So there's a mod called Dynamic Trees, one of my favorite mods ever, and it's never been on Forge, but now it is. So I'm gonna basically showcase this for you, maybe show you some mechanics, and mostly just walk around and look at the amazing dynamic trees. And like I said, this is a fabric world. We'll talk about it. I'm Jeffers Craft, and you're new to my channel. I do this amazing, well, at least I say it's amazing Minecraft content. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. I hope you're enjoying this. And like I said, we're gonna check out dynamic trees today, guys. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so let's see. First things first here. Look at this beautiful tree. Look at all the branches. I mean, it has certain mechanics that I want to show you. All right, so let's plant a tree somewhere over here, because I don't want to cut down that amazing tree. Right? Let's plant a tree. Let's bone meal this thing. So as you can see, just right off the bat, it has a growth stage, basically, right? And get out of the way of ourselves. Maybe we can look at it like this. So as you bone meal this thing, if it'll let me, it starts to grow over time, and it's affected by light, basically. So, and it has quite a few growth stages. I'm not sure how many, honestly, but you know, you could experiment with that. Oops, you know, it continues to grow like this, and it can keep growing, you know, over time. So your forest can be basically dynamic, you know. It could change with the time, with the sunlight, and as it gets bigger and bigger, that might be, I think it can still go. Let's continue. See that? Just continues to have growth. So over time, you can have these amazing forests that dynamically grow in different ways, you know. I'm trying to get it as big as I can before we move on. Come on, baby, grow big. So it takes quite a while. That might be as big as we're gonna get it. No, see how it's still growing? The trunk is. So this could take, you know, Minecraft days and days to get to the point where it's that big, right? But I just want to show you to that point, show you kind of the mechanics. But now we're gonna show you what happens when you fell one of these trees. So, you know, obviously I'm in creative mode, but if you were in survival, it would take some hits. But since I'm chopping it down, just one hit, and it just leaves you, whoa, Zero Brian, see that? And then it leaves you with all of the stuff from the tree, see? So pretty amazing, pretty amazing. And plus it gives you these specific dynamic trees acorns, and also it falls, you know, things fall out of the tree over time, and you can cut down specific branches of the tree too, just to get pieces off it. So pretty amazing, guys. So let's walk around and take a look at some different biomes. I got this set up where we can, you know, take a nice stroll around this beautiful world. And oh, I should tell you this, by the way. So like I said, this is a fabric world, so now dynamic trees on fabric. Amazing. Look at, see, you can see in the distance these dynamic trees growing. There's There's a what do you call that, birch tree grown in with the oaks, and you have different colors of leaves. It's pretty amazing. But also, I wanted to say that this mod has just recently updated on NeoForge to the newest version of Minecraft, which is 26.2, which is brand new. But now it's ported over to Fabric. But the newest version is, which is what this is 1.21.1. So, it's not the newest version of Minecraft, but come on, you can do all kinds of amazing things on 1.21.1. There's all kinds of amazing Minecraft vanilla content along with these dynamic trees, which, you ask me, they're vanilla-ish friendly. They still have the blocky style, but they just have these the amazing, growth mechanics, and just the branches coming off. They just look so good. Look at this. This is cool. I think this is from, there's like a Hero Brian mod on here. That's amazing. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. You still have these, like the best way to show off this mod is just to look at these cool looking trees. Look at the birch trees. They just have so much style. They look so good, but still blocky, like I said, Minecraft style. So let's see. Let's look at some different biomes. I believe that there's a village down here somewhere. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, it's down here. We're gonna head down to this village. Okay, here we go. We're gonna head down to this village and put a lodestone down here somewheres. Look at all the hustle and bustle of this village. Yeah, so here's our lodestone. The sun is going down, so maybe we can sleep for the night. All right, so yeah, I wanted to show you guys before we go on to some overworld biomes. I wanted to show you guys the dynamic trees in the Nether. They actually have dynamic trees in the Nether. All right, so here we go. Let's go through. Check this out. All right, so here we are. Let's get there. Here we are, man. Check this out. Dynamic trees actually work in the Nether. So obviously this is the Crimson biome, but look at these things. That's so cool. They work here, man. I honestly didn't think that they did before this, because I don't remember when I played with dynamic trees, in the past, that they actually worked in the Nether. So possibly you guys can let me know if this is something new. The Nether trees actually being dynamic, but I could have just been wrong, So let's see. All right, so yeah, these you guys can let me know, I guess, if these trees are, what you guys think of these Nether trees, and if they've always been in dynamic trees, or if it's something new, because I'm not sure. But anyhow, let's head on down here to our next spot, and let's check out the warped biome here. These trees, these are dynamic trees as well, guys. I think these are my favorite Nether trees. Look at these. I like the warped biomes. I'm more partial to the warped biomes anyway, you know, just because I like the color palette better. But having dynamic trees, awesome, you know. Beautiful. Okay. Now I guess we can head on to the overworld and check out some more biomes there, you know? This is so cool. All right, so let's go on through. All right, so yes. Go over to this lodestone. This will take us to our next overworld biome so we can check out some more trees. All right, let's do it. And push the button right here. This is going to take us to this beautiful snowy biome. Look at how nice this looks. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? But I want to show you these trees. Main thing. Go swimming. So now you got some nice looking spruce trees here, just growing in this snowy forest with this cool looking cabin right here. See, this is like in newer growth stage here, whereas these ones have a little bit of they've been around a little longer. See what I mean? So definitely have some like dynamic, you know what I mean? It also, I think I said this before, but it grows with the according to the light. The more light that hits the area, it's going to grow faster. And, you know, in a shady area, it's going to take longer. So you can tell these have been here a while. You know what I mean? So, and this looks so cool. Up on the ridge, you got some beautiful trees. So let's move on. Go over to this lodestone. This is going to take us to a different place. Where are we at here? Ooh, a beautiful birch. Beautiful birch forest here. Birch trees are sweet, man. They look so good. The only thing I would say that would maybe make birch trees a little better, and you can add this with like texture packs or whatnot, is I like it when some of them have like the yellow kind of leaves, you know. So let's kind of cruise through this forest a bit. Look at all these amazing trees. Oh yeah, you can see there's some red. I think these are oak trees. Over here, but you can see some red tint to the leaves. That's so nice looking. William Wythers Overhauled Overworld is the world gen. I think that's doing this. But look at these kind of twisted branches here on the oak. That's so cool. All right. Look at this one, dude. That is sweet looking, and then it goes up to just some small branches. See what I mean by dynamic? There's so many different variations of these trees. All right, so I think we've gawked enough at this beautiful birch. Oh yeah, look at this tree. It's been there a while. So anyway, let's go to the next biome. I think it's a savanna. I think this one is a savanna, so we get to see these awesome savanna trees, dude. I don't even want to mess with it, you know what I mean? I don't want to cut it down because it looks so good. But At least I showed you guys the mechanics, so that was the main thing. I know I put a lodestone around here for the next one. This is awesome, dude. This world gen is awesome too. Like I said, we're William Wythers with these dynamic trees, dude. Man. In this savannah, this just feels like a savannah, you know what I mean now? Me. So I think where I put this lodestone is in this village down here, I believe. Now I'm remembering what I did. That'll give us a chance to kind of see these trees as we in their natural habitat as we run by, you know. Ooh, that one looks cool right here. Go look at this one. I love how there's so many variations. I know I said that before, but look at this. This one's been here a bit. It's got a thick trunk, you know. Man. All right. Is there an Enderman in this? There is an Enderman in this village. Holy shit. Oh, we just have some floating hay right there. What did I do? Where did I put this lodestone, man? I think, oh yeah, it's right here. Okay. All right, so I think now that we gawked over this, these amazing trees, Savannah trees, let's go on to the next one. Boom. Ooh, this has got to be my, favorite. The cherry grove, man. The cherry grove. Look at these trees, are sweet. I know I'm stalking over these trees, but that's the whole point, I guess, is checking out these amazing dynamic trees here. But anyway, so here is your cherry grove, which this has got to be my favorite. This has such a amazing vibe, you know, with these, I don't know, with the leaves falling and the bamboo shoots coming up and these little ponds here. Ooh, and then look at over here, man. We have these blue flowers. I forget what kind of flowers these are called, azul or whatever they are. These blue flowers and these mixed with these pink flowers with that view down there and these dynamic trees, man. This has got to be the best looking world I've seen, man. Here, let me here we go. This is a good shot right here. Ooh. Look at that. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. I could stay here forever, you know what I mean? I could stay in this biome forever. This has got to be my favorite so far. Tell me what you guys think of these biomes, or what's your favorite. So let's go on to the next one. Oh yeah, and by the way, so here's a jungle. So, you know, now we got a beautiful jungle biome. All right, so yeah, here are the amazing jungle trees. But I had forgotten something that I wanted to say earlier, and it's that you guys got to stick around to the end of this video because I got a special place I'm going to. It's a cool mod, but anyway, I'll show you. Let's see, where is? Let's see, isn't this amazing, dude? There's like a jungle temple around here somewhere that I put a lodestone in. That'll take us to the next place. But look at these trees. They're so huge. These jungle trees. You can see the dynamic tree branches up there. Ooh, yeah, here's the temple. Just want to take a good look around this place. Isn't this is a pretty cool biome too, man. Definitely not my favorite. I think my favorite so far is the cherry, but man, look at these trees. They're just awesome. All right, so here we go. There's some pandas over here. Look at these guys. All right, let's go up this thing because this is where... Isn't this cool? I think this is a Dungeons and Taverns. There's a cave spider up there, but I think this is a Dungeons and Taverns jungle temple right here. Man, where is the lodestone though? So the lodestone is up here. Where's the button? There it is. Okay. Boom. On to the next one. So here's what I was talking about. Look at this. Look at this, guys. So this is what I was talking about. There's a jungle, or I mean what do you call it? Ocean monument over here, but check this out. This is a cool mod. It takes you to the Farlands, man. So I wanted to show you how the trees work. Let's get up this waterfall because this will take us to the top. And I wanted to show you how the trees work. How the trees actually work in the Farlands here. Wow, look at this. This is amazing looking. I'm gonna ride all the way to the top of this place. If you don't know what the Farlands are, basically it's an old generation when you get to the edge of your world, when you get close to the edge of your world, which it takes forever to get there, starts generating it very strange like this. Get to the top of this. Look at this. Crazy. Look at the trees they grow here. Isn't that crazy? Dynamic trees in the Farlands. This looks beautiful here. Isn't this crazy? We got dynamic trees up in the Farlands, man. Ooh, look at that thick tree right there. Fly over here. That is super interesting. There's this huge, thick birch tree I've never seen before with these crazy branches coming off. And then you have the dynamic trees. Wow, this is cool. So here, let's get over here. All right, you guys. This was an amazing video. These dynamic trees are amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know what your favorite biome is that we looked at, and the whole thing, the best dynamic trees, best biome. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this. We're gonna see you on the next one. Have a good afternoon, good evening, good night. Peace.